Coming down onto the yoga mat, and let's begin. The posture is known as Shavasana. Coming to that stillness, coming to this place of being. And give yourself a moment in time just to be. As we be on the mat, is there a stillness? Can we focus on our foundations? Any part of the body that's connected onto the mat is a foundation. Feel it rest down. Feel it supported as you rest down. Feel is there a grounding down, a connection down? So where is it for you? Do you feel it in backs of heels? If legs are bent up, soles of feet? What part of your legs connect down? Is it different between right leg and left leg? Parts of the leg connect, the feelings. All the way up to the buttocks, across the hips and pelvis, middle back, from middle back, upper back to shoulder blades, down backs of arms and backs of hands. And back of head, and tuck the chin down to elongate. So working with our foundations. Anytime we're doing any posture, feel what part of your body is a foundation. Connect to it and push away from it. Grounding down to rise up. Grounding down, feel connected, feel stable, feel supported. As we work with our base chakra, Muladhara. And so whilst you're here, take a moment and activate Mulabandha, the perineum, lift it up into the body, and then let the musculature relax. Again, can you draw up through the pelvic floor muscles? Relax. A couple more in your time. Squeeze and lift through the musculature of the pelvic floor, and then relax. Last one, exhale fully, and then slide down through your legs, push out through your heels and elongate. As you breathe in, point your toes. As you breathe out, flex your feet. Inhales, pointing of the toes. Exhales, flexion of the feet. In time with your breaths, keep it going. Next time you breathe in, point your toes, drop your big toes into touch, and then as you breathe out, feet roll out. Breathe in, toes roll in, touch together. Breathe out, feet roll out. Full circles in time with your breath. Next time your toes meet together, keep them together. Bring a deeper breath all the way up through the body. Keep sipping that breath in. Can we get the chest to lift, the belly to hollow? Keep sipping in more and more until there's no more room for any more breath. Hold in for as long as you can. And then sigh the breath out, feet drop out and soften. And then breathe in, toes roll in, opposite direction connect. Breathe out, roll out. Twice more in this opposite direction. Last rotation around for you. Bring the toes all the way back into reconnect. Touch together. Deeper breath up through the body. Keep sipping in. Hold in again for as long as you can. And then sigh the breath, surrender. Push out through the heels, full exhalation. And then inhale, right leg comes in and reach for it. Breathing out, roll forehead towards your knee. Keep moving the knee longer away from you and roll towards it. And then get to a point where you're trying to pull back to the floor, but you can't because the knee's pushing long. Unlock the elbows, let the arms bend slightly. Feel the broadness across the upper back, the length through the spine, chin deeper. And then just start to bring the knee to the chest and notice how easily the body rolls back to the mat. Squeeze the knee to the chest, shoulders down, chin down. And exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left leg comes in, reach for it. Roll up as you exhale, forehead towards that knee. Keep moving the knee further away as you roll to it. Keep breathing. And then a sense of trying to pull back. Shin pushes forward, you're pulling back, chin in. Shoulders broad, keep breathing. And again, bring the knee to the chest, and as you do, notice how easily the body rolls down. Squeeze the knee to the chest, shoulders down, chin down. Exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale again, the right leg comes in, reach for it. Roll up as you exhale, forehead to your leg. Keep moving the knee away from you long as you try to roll to it. And then a sense of trying to pull back. Find the length, find the broadness, feel your stretch. Bring the knee to the chest, and again notice how easily the body just rolls to the mat. Chin down, shoulders down, squeeze the knee. Exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left leg in, reach for it. Exhale, forehead to knee. Keep moving the knee long as you roll towards it. And then again, that sense of trying to pull back. Engage the stretch, keep breathing. Knee comes to the chest, feel how the body rolls back to the mat. Squeeze it down and in. Exhale, arms and leg release. Let the head rock side to side, mobilize your neck. Keep the chin down, back of neck long. And then when you're ready, come back to that still point. Give yourself a moment. Feel the back body softening, feel it surrendering. Bring a slow, deep breath all the way up through the body. And then breathing out, push out through the heels, flex the feet. Tuck the tailbone, lengthen lower back. Tuck the chin, lengthen back of neck. And then soften. And soften, bend your legs up. Feet hip distance parallel. Turn the arms down and beside you. Press your feet, those foundations, actively into the mat. And then roll your hips up. Arms up and over and pause, stay up, keep breathing. Push the feet down. Inner outer edges of feet, are they balanced? Draw a line through the middle of the feet. Feel the middle of the feet balanced. Stretch the arms long. Feel the feet push down and push away from you long. Just help you to stretch the arms out long behind you. Any pinching in the lower back, drop the hips, tuck the tailbone some more. If it's easy, lifting up as high as you can. Keep breathing into this feeling, feet pressing down, engaging, arms reaching long behind you. If you look down and the lower ribs are flaring up, pull your lower ribs down into the body. Notice what change that makes through the feeling of your posture. Then next, inhale, lift your heels or toes off the mat and roll down as slowly as you can. As many breaths as it needs, lowering the buttocks down. Buttocks and arms come onto the mat. Bring the knees into the chest, keep the hands pressing on the mat. Legs up to the ceiling, stretch the legs, flex your feet. Wide legs, exhale, inner heels up and out. Stretch wide, stretch long. Inhale, bring the legs all the way back up together, press the heels up. And then exhale, bend, feet onto the mat. Slowly put them down, keep the core working. And then inhale, the hips come up, arms up and over. And again, find your back bend. Press the feet down, inner outer edges, are they balanced? Ground down. As they press down and push long, feel the energy, the arms stretch out longer behind you. Is there balance through the structure, the shape of your posture? Foundations, are they weighted evenly? Press down, feel the arms reach longer, the body lengthening. Keep breathing. Front lower ribs, if they're cresting up, bring them down. Feel again what changes through your body when you make these subtle adjustments. Strengthening, holding, breathing. Next inhale, heels or toes come up. Again, roll your back down, as many breaths as you need. Feel the parts of the back all the way down, vertebra by vertebra, buttocks and hands last. Knees to the chest and then legs up to the ceiling. Flex the feet, stretch up the back of those legs. Take them wide as you exhale, inner heels up and out. Stretch wide, stretch long. Inhale, the legs up together. Press the heels up, stretch. Exhale, bend, feet onto the mat. Hip distance parallel. Again, roll those hips up, arms up and over. Feet, are they grounded down? Are they balanced? So really feel those foundations. The feet, the shoulders, the backs of hands, back of head. Are you balanced? Press down, feel the feet push away, and again feel how the body lengthens. The arms stretch out further behind you. Lower ribs down if they're flaring up, make the adjustments. Inner outer edges of feet, are they balanced? A central line through the middle of the feet, is it balanced? Feel the back body strengthening as you hold up, front body opening. Now lift Mula Bandha, perineum, up, pelvic floor up into the body. And then inhale, heels or toes up, and roll it down slowly. Vertebra by vertebra, again, balance each side of the back all the way down. Buttocks and hands down, knees to the chest. Last set, legs go up, flex the feet, stretch them. Take them wide, inner heels up and out, stretch wide and long, feel the inner leg lengthen. Inhale, legs up together, feel the back of the leg stretch. Press the buttocks down as the heels push up. And then exhale, bend, feet onto the mat, hip distance parallel. From here, roll the hips up, arms up and over. Push into the feet, engaging the foundations. Feel the arms reach out long. Shoulders, back of head, back of hands, are they balanced? Slow the breath. Next inhale, heels or toes coming up, and roll your body down. Buttocks and arms come down. This time, once you're down, bring the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the legs, hug them in and rock the body side to side. Gentle rocking motion. And then hands cup over the knees, big toes touch knees wide. Circle the legs around, wide circles. Feel the lower back, lower hip region being massaged. Opposite direction in your time. And then bring the knees down wide to the underarms. Lift your head and chest up. Reach for the arches of the feet for a happy baby. Bring the feet up towards the ceiling. Knees down wide to the floor beside you. And holding into your happy baby posture. You can rock it. You can be still. You can open and bend the legs again, unhinging the knees, however it works for you. If your hips don't like happy baby, bring the feet together and wing the knees out wider so it more opens up the hips. If you feel any pinching, your choice, take a moment, finding the stretch that works for you. Exhale, let the knees come back into the chest, hug the knees in. Rock the head side to side, mobilize your neck. And then when you're ready, head comes back to center. We're going to rock from shoulders to hips. So kick the feet up and rock the bodies if you're going to roll up and sit up. And then just keep rocking. Now if you've got a sore back and this isn't nice for your back, then just make it really gentle or just keep going side to side as we normally do. If it's easy, just keep rocking back and forth as you're going to sit up. Do a couple more. Now if it's not easy for you to sit up, just roll to your side and then sit up when you're ready to. Let the soles of feet come together, let your knees drop away, let your crown of head roll in towards your feet. Give yourself a moment, surrender into this forward bend. Knees dropped out, long diamond shape in the legs, chin in and up to notch your throat. Keep breathing. Any pulling at the lower back, then just don't go so deep. Make sure the chin is tucked in and up, back of neck long. And if there's still not enough, prop and rest the forehead, support it. Do what you need to. Try and get length through the entire length of the spine, broadness across the shoulder blades. Keep breathing into this feeling. Give yourself a few more moments. Notice if there's neurotension, neck, shoulders, upper back. If you're tight, you feel it all the way down the spine. If you're tight around the outer edge of hips and down the outer edge of legs into feet, the sciatic nerve line. Just giving yourself these moments, try to surrender. Slow the breath if you can. Quietening the mind, calming the nervous system. Exhale fully. We're going to roll the back up on an inhale. Hold around those knees or shins. Pull up taller through the spine, lengthening the body to where you can. And then once you're sitting upright, tilt the right ear down, feel being pulled up on the left ear. Feel the length, not jamming the neck. And then inhale, head center, second side. And again, feel being lifted up on the top side, not jamming down. Inhale, the head centers, bring the chin around to the right shoulder, tuck it down and in. Slowly roll the chin to center chest. Keep the chin in and up, the back of neck long. Inhale, lift the head to neutral. Exhale, chin around to the left. Tuck it down and in. Exhale slowly, the chin to center chest. Make sure the chin stays tucked in and out, not falling down the sternum. Inhale, the head to neutral. Bring the face around to the right, bring the arms and body around to the right. Rotate, looking back as much as you're comfortable to do. Shoulders, chest around. Keep breathing. And exhale, squeeze the last breath out. Face forward, inhale, body follows, or all the way around to your left. Feel the whole body rotate. And then exhale, squeeze the last breath out. Face forward, inhale, body follows. Assist the knees to come up, slide the legs long, make sure you're not falling out in the lower back. Reach the arms up, inhale, fold forward, Paschimottanasana. So if you're still feeling a bit cool, you haven't really warmed up so much, legs are bent up. Give yourself a moment, stretching onto those legs as far as you're comfortable to do. No collapsing through the spine. Feel the heels to the hips, long legs. Are they balanced? Rectangular shape. Hips to shoulders, the torso. Sort of a rectangular shape, shoulders to hands. Feel the spine lifted and lengthened. And then inhale, pull up against the arms, arch the chest up. Then around the upper back out behind you, chin in, broaden across your back. Feel the shoulders broaden, round out more if you quit. Then inhale, pull up against the arms, lift the chest. Exhale, releasing, bend your legs up. Use your hands to assist you if you need to. Coming up to stand, and you fold the body down into your forward bend. Flip the hands, palms turn up. And then have a look at your feet. They're hip distance parallel. Draw a line down through the middle of the feet from middle toes to back of heel. Draw a line across from the back of the heels and a line across from the front toes. It's a square-like shape. Then drop the head in again and feel you're standing on that one side or each side of that shape or that square. It's yellow in colour. Push down into it. Feel grounded down through your feet as you feel your back body stretch and lengthen. Keep breathing as you press down through the feet. Feel your balance standing on that square-like shape. Next inhale, come up to stand, wide arms and long arms up beside the ears. Sit down into your legs, Utkatasana. Find your balance. 3 breaths, stable and steady. Third exhale for you, plant the hands down on the mat. Press down into them, lean into them. Lift your torso, extend your spine. Step or jump out to your plank position. Now from your wrist to your shoulders, look down the arms and feel like you're over a box. Feel the chest lifted, the belly lifted, the hips lifted. Activate the legs and push down through the feet. Bring a slow, deep breath in. Slowly lower chaturanga. Keep your shoulders back squared off. Inhale, come through. Cobra up dog, lift it through to where you can. And slowly to down dog. Push up, push back, and stretch back long. So feel the palms of your hands are square-like in shape and push away from them. Journey up your arms to your shoulders and feel that rectangular square-like shape stable. Shoulders broaden across your back and tuck your chin in and up. Now feel from the shoulders up to the buttocks and hips. Torso a square like rectangular block like shape, make it steady. And then from buttocks down the legs to the heels, long legs, rectangular like shape from hips to heels, and then feel that you're balanced, stable. Press the feet down. If you look to them, they're rectangular in shape. Feel they're like blocks, push into them. Push away from those 4 foundations, 4 points on each foundation. Make them steady. And feel a steadiness in your posture and keep breathing into it. Where's their length? And the mantra for Muladhara, base chakra, is Lum. As you exhale, Lum silently to yourself, out loud if you prefer. Lum. Lum. Slow the breaths as you do, feeling steady in your down dog. Last exhale for you, then lift your heels, hips, head or chest. Step or jump your feet forward, standing on that side of the square. Lift the spine, extend, fold your body to your legs. Plant those feet into the yoga mat, push down. As you press down, wide arms, rise up, come up to stand. Reach the arms up beside the ears, sit into your legs again, Utkatasana. Feel steady, feel stable and strong. 3 breaths from now. Feet pressed down, steady and calm. 3rd breath, hands to the mat again, plant them down, surrender the body onto the legs. Push into the hands as you lift your chest forward, extend the spine. Step or jump out to your plank again and hold it. Feel your shoulders stack above the wrist, feel your over a block. Feel you're stable and squared off. Chest lifted, navel lifted, hips lifted, legs engaged. Push your feet through the yoga mat. Slowly lower down, chaturanga. Keep the shoulders squared back. Inhale, cobra up dog. Lift through to where you can. Down dog, slowly push away from those foundations. Feel how stable and strong you are. Again, take a moment, feel these rectangular or square-like shapes. Feel them through your body, stable and steady. And breathe through your body, slowing the breath, steady and calm. The mantra Lum, silently to yourself, each time you breathe out. Now keep your lines of energy balanced. Lift your right leg up behind you, straight out. Keep your hips squared. Don't let the hip fall away. Bring the knee to the nose, shoulders above the wrist. Keep it squared off, keep it strong. And place that right foot down, left knee down, low lunge. Wide arms and up. Adjust the foot forward if you need to, if you didn't quite get it through. And then hands on hips. From the side, hips down to the pubis. Feel that inverted triangle and keep it balanced. Press through the foundations, make them as stable as you can. Twisty up, forward or down, your choice, your neck. Keep that pelvis balanced from the hips down to the pelvis, that inverted triangle, keep it balanced. And then arms come up when you're ready. Keep breathing into your stretch. And exhale, the hands come down. Step back to down dog. Take the buttocks up and stretch back long. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. And when you're ready, keep that pelvis and those alignments. Take your left leg up behind you, straight out. Flex the foot, keep the pelvis and hips squared. Keep it strong, bring the knee to nose, shoulders above wrist. Keep those shoulders squared above the wrist, strong. Step the foot down, right knee down. Inhale, those arms come up, reach up. Exhale, hands onto the hips, adjust left foot further forward if you need. Hips down to that middle pelvis, inverted triangle. Is it balanced, not falling out? Find the balance, feel those foundations are stable, and then arms coming up. Keep breathing. Find the drishti, feel the balance, feel stable in your posture. Is there a steadiness? Is there a calm within? Just let yourself breathe. And then one more breath, reaching up. And exhale, hands come down, step back to down dog. Take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Shoulders broad across the upper back. Feel those palms of hands are square, push down into them. Feet square, rectangular, block-like, push into them. Slow, steady breath in. Slow, steady breath out. 2 more. Last exhale for you. Lift the heels, hips, head and chest. Step or jump front of mat, feet hip distance, each foot on each side of that square. Extend the spine, pull forward. Then lower the body towards the legs. As you do, lift your toes and slide your hands in under the feet. Toes all the way up to the wrists as high as you can get. Pull the sternum forward, lengthen, and fold your body to your legs. Unlock the knees, ribs on thighs as close as you can get. Keep breathing. Tuck the chin in, Jalandhara Bandha. Slow the breath. Inhale, extend the spine. Release the hands onto the hips, push through the feet, bend the legs if you need for a neutral spine, and come all the way up to stand. Once you're there, give yourself a moment, close the eyes, be completely still. And then from there, open the eyes, bring the right foot to the back of your left calf. Press the knee wide, not letting the hips get unbalanced. Keep the hands on the hips. Bring the knee around in front, the foot wings wide, internal rotation, keep the hips balanced. Bring the foot back onto the back of the calf, press it out so the knee presses wide. Internal rotate, knee comes across, foot wings wide. Bring it back, foot against the calf, keep the hips balanced. Bring the knee around, internal rotation. Bring the knee up in line with the hip. Opposite hand, outside edge of the knee. Other hand on the small of the back. Turn and look out to your right and find your balance point. Keep breathing. Turn the face forward, put the hands on the hips. Lift the leg, flex the foot. And as slow as you can, bring it down, stable. Press it down once it's there. Bring your left foot onto the back of the right calf. Wing the knee wide. Keep the hips balanced. Bring the knee around in front, internal rotation, the foot will wing out. Again, put the foot on the back of the calf, knee wide, keep the hips balanced. Knee comes around in front, internal rotation, foot will wing out. Again, put the foot on the calf, press against it, wing it and the knee out. Bring the knee around in front, internal rotation, lift the knee up to hip height. Opposite hand on the outside edge of the leg, other hand on the small of the back or hip. Turn and look around behind your left shoulder. Find your balance point, keep breathing. And then turn the face forward, hand on the hip, lengthen the leg, flex the foot, and lower that foot down. Hip distance parallel, are they balanced? Ground down, press into them. And then bring your right knee up into the chest. Hold around the knee, go underneath the foot if you can, both hands if possible. Now start to lift this right leg up in front of you as high as you're comfortable to do. Ground down into that left foot as it balanced as you lift this right leg up. Bring it as high and as straight as you're comfortable to do. Whether you're holding the knee, the calf, the foot, keep lifting the leg and stretch. Now can you hold it there? Hands on hips and lift the leg. And as slow as you can, let that foot come down to the mat underneath that hip. On that side of the square, are you stable and balanced? Soon as you're ready, left knee comes up, hold around the knee or shin, go under the foot if you could, both hands, stand up as tall as you can, balance that right foot, press it down. Can you lift this left leg up? Can you balance? Open it up to where you can. So these foundations, getting these legs awakening, where is it for you? Foundation foot, what's happening with it? Find your balance point. Can the legs stay there? Let go, put hands on hips, and then slowly lower that left foot down onto that other side of the square. Keep hands on hips, look down if you need to for a moment, check the feet are balanced, and breathe. Bring the head up to neutral, close the eyes, stand tall, Tadasana, mountain pose. Are you stable? Is there a steadiness? What's the feeling for you for the foundations up? Bring a slow, deep breath up through the body. A slow breath out. Open the eyes, soften the knees, step out along the long edge of your mat. Once you do, turn your toes out, your heels in. From there, bend down into the legs, come down into your wide squat. Knees track out along middle toes. Push through the feet and inhale, coming up. And exhale, bending down. Keep the knees tracking out to middle toes. Push into the feet, inhale, coming up. Exhale, come down. One to go, push through the feet, inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Once you're down in this one, stay here. 4 points on each foot. Are they pressing evenly? Bring the arms out wide to the side, cactus hands or stop signs. And then as you exhale, bring the inner elbow, forearm and palms to press. In front of you, shoulders broader, chin in, tuck the tailbone under. Sit down on those legs a little bit more if you can and push down at your feet as you do. Push your feet through the yoga mat, 4 points on each foot, then lift your heels off the mat. Get those heels up, push the balls of feet, toes down, straighten the legs up and then put the heels down. Take the arms wide and out long, turn your feet to the right, Trikonasana. Inhale, as you exhale, reach to your right, leg, ankle, foot, big toe bind if you get there, and find your triangle pose. Now find your foundations. 4 points on each foot. Are they pressing evenly? Engage them, press into them more accurately. Legs switched on. Spine long. Arms long. Keep breathing. Find that steadiness in your posture. Eyes focused, chin tucks. Slow the breath. Now could you transition to Ardha Chandrasana? Look down, bend that front leg, reach that front hand further. Bring the back leg up in the air behind you, top arm up. Find your balance point. Lift that leg up, find that opening, look up and balance to where you can. So foundation, is it planted, is it grounded? Are you stable? And as you push away from those foundations, feel that spine lengthen, arms and leg activate, open it up. Look down, could you do the twisted version? Bringing that opposite hand down, square the hip, taking opposite arm up, your twisted version, take it up, keep it lifted to where you can, keep breathing. 3 more breaths, push into those foundations. And then you're stepping the back leg out for your twisted Trikonasana. So that back foot steps out, keeping your left hand down, right arm up, twist up and open up into your twisted Trikonasana. Back foot wider, find the twister where you can and open. Press away from that front right foot. Pelvis is squared off, chest rotating up. Are those foundations stable and balanced for you to lengthen, to rotate away from? Then look down, bend the front leg, push to come all the way up. And turn it out to Trikonasana to your left foot when you're ready. Inhale. As you exhale, reach to your left leg, ankle, foot, big toe bind. Find your length, find your stretch. Starting those foundations, ground those feet down. 4 points on each foot. Are they stable? Up through those legs, switch on, not just locking. Spine out long. Arms in line with shoulders reached out long. Neck long, head centered. And as you hold into the standing posture, stability, what's here for you? Keep breathing into it. Steady the breath. Calm the system. Eyes focused and still, still eyes, still mind. Can you transition out of Chandrasana? Bend the front leg, reach the base hand forward. Push off, bring that back leg up behind you. Open it up. Focus those eyes. Where are you in it? So founded foot, grounded down. As you push into the foot and hand, can you feel the spine lengthen? Switch on the legs, energize through your body. Muscles activated. Then you're going into the twisted version. Top arm, bring it down, square the hips. Flex that back foot, lift it, keep it lifted at hip height. You've got 3 breaths into that twisted version. How strong are you in it this morning? Then 3rd breath, you're going into your twisted Trikonasana, making sure that back foot when it goes down is wider. Right hand down, left arm up, twist up. Push away from this front foot, activate it, stretch it. Twist the chest up, take the arm up, look up. Where's the opening for you? Keep breathing into this feeling, lengthening, stretching, rotating. Foundation stable and squared off. And then look down, come all the way up. Wide edge of your mat, wide stance, feet forward, hands on hips. Close the eyes and give yourself a moment. Relax the shoulders down into the back. Hands on hips, are they balanced? Down through the legs and into the feet, is there balance? 4 points on each foundation, are they stable? Are they actually balanced? What do you feel? Keep adjusting those foundations till you're balanced on them. And then open the eyes, bring a slow, deep breath in, lift the chest, look up. Bend the legs as much as you need, fold forward from the hips, fold down and into your wide leg forward bend. Go as deep as you're comfortable to do. Chin in, back of neck long. Collarbones broad, shoulder heads back, don't let them collapse forward. Inhale, lift your body up parallel to the floor. Put your left hand down under the face. Take your right arm up to the ceiling. Look up to it. Press away from the foundations. Keep the hips as balanced as you can. So that right foot, keep pressing away from it. Keep the left hip squared up. And then exhale, changing sides. Right hand down, left arm up. Look up to the left hand if it's easy for you. Really activate, pushing away from the left foot to keep the right hip lifted and squared up. Rotating, foundation stable. Exhale the hand down, bring the hands in under the shoulders, plant them, push into them, pull the sternum and spine long, and then fold your body down through the legs as deep as you can. If you've got more length, slide the hands in further underneath the body, but once you plant them down, press into them. Hands and feet press into the mat as balanced and as actively as you can. Keep the chin tucked, neck long. Keep those foundations balanced. 4 points on each foundation. Press into them. Really stabilize. Now in this wide leg, Muladhara, perineum lifted in and up. Lifted into the body. A few more breaths. And then inhale, lift your head and chest. Hands on hips, neutral spine, so bend the legs as much as you need. Push down to rise up all the way to come on. Once you come up to stand, turn towards your right foot. Move your left foot wider behind you when you're facing the front edge of your mat. Take the arms out wide to the side, palms turned back, thumbs down. Hands up to prayer position behind your back, or take your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest. Fold your body forward onto that front leg. Bend it as much as you need to. Tuck your chin in and fold forward. Foundations, are they balanced? Keep the shoulder heads back, collarbones broad. Keep breathing. Front rib on front thigh. Keep the connection and then press away from that front foot as much as you can. Muladhara, lift the perineum into the body. Jalandhara, chin in and up. Now bend the front leg more, lift the head up, chest up, push away from the foot, come all the way up. Let the hands release, give the shoulders some roll, give the wrist arms a shake out, a roll out, whatever you need to do. And then when you're ready, turn to the back end of your mat, move your feet wider, left foot forward, right toes out at the angle. Take the arms out wide, turn the palms back, thumbs down, rotate up and take a hold behind the back of the elbows, or hands in prayer position. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, fold your body to your front leg. Bend it as much as you need to, ribs on thigh. Now feel those foundations, 4 points on each foot. Are they pressing evenly? Then tuck the chin in, Jalandhara. Pelvic floor lift, Muladhara. Shoulder heads roll back. Collarbones broad. Keep breathing. Keep those 4 points on each foundation foot balanced, stabilizing you. Exhale fully, bend the front leg more. Inhale, head up, chest up, then come up to stand. Come all the way back towards the front of your mat. Give the wrists, shoulders, arms a shake out, and step forward to the front of the mat when you're ready. Feet hip distance parallel. Let the hands drop beside you when you're ready to. Are you standing on one of each foot, each side of the square, as if you're standing on a yellow square? Balance that feeling, close the eyes. From the front of your hips down to the pubic bone, an inverted triangle. Feel that it's pointing down in the middle of that yellow square, and be balanced. Adjust the pelvis if you need to. Adjust the shoulders above the hips where you need to. Balancing, squaring on. Inverted triangle, pelvis pointed down into the middle of that square. Are you balanced? What does it feel like for you this morning? Standing tall. Notice what it feels like in your body. Is it balanced? Are there differences? What are we aware of? slow the breath. You could breathe into a count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 4. Now whilst you're standing, visualize a square in the middle of your forehead. Keep the breath count 4 as you slide up one side of the square for 4 count. Retain the breath in and slide across the top of the square for 4 count. Breathe out for 4 count, slide down the other side of the square. Hold the breath out for 4 count and slide across the bottom of the square. Again, breathe in for 4 count, slide up one side of the square. Hold in for 4 count, slide across the top of the square. Breathe out for 4 count, slide down the other side of the square. Hold the breath out for 4 count, slide across bottom square. One more round in your time with your breath work. After that last round, you've held the breath out for 4 count. Return to natural breath in your time. Open the eyes and turn the palms out. Sweep the arms wide and up. Look up if it's easy on the neck. Wide arms to the mat. Plant the hands down in front of you. Push into them. Pull your sternum forward. Extend your spine. Step or jump out to your plank position. Keep your shoulders above your wrists. Feel that you're over a box. Shoulders lifted. Hips lifted. Legs and arms active. A slow breath in. Exhale slow as you can to chaturanga. Keep the shoulder heads back, not letting them collapse forward. Inhale, cobra up dog. Lift through to where you can. Lower the chest down, both legs off the mat. Arms back beside the torso, Shavasana. Keep it engaged, arms and legs lift, chest lift, chin tucks. Find your strength. If you're easy in it, bend the legs up, reach back for the ankles, flex the feet, keep them hip distance, not falling away, and lift the chest to where you can. Keep breathing into your back bend, wherever that is for you. If you're not easily reaching, just stay Shavasana, arms and legs long. Hands in next to the chest, tuck the toes, release, push up to plank, push back to your down dog, and find your stretch. Plant those hands and feet into the yoga mat. Square-like in shape, feel it steady, feel you're steady. Breath slow and steady. Exhale fully, come down to the knees, hover them just off the mat. Feel you're kneeling over a box, keep it held squared off, shoulders above wrists. And then lower the knees, cross at the ankles or swing the legs wide to the side if you need to. Easy cross legs seated position. Twist around to the right once you're there, look around behind your right shoulder. This inverted triangle from each hip down to the middle of your pelvis. Make sure it's lifted, not falling back. Lift Muladhara, the perineum, up into the body as you twist. And then face forward, inhale, sweep around to the left. And again, from the hips down to the middle of the pelvis, this inverted triangle, not falling away. Lift the pelvic floor, Muladhara. Face forward, inhale, body follows, all the way to the right again. Keep that inverted triangle. Keep Muladhara, perineum lifted. Right arm can reach to the ceiling. You can lean towards your left leg. Find the stretch where you wish to, or stay in the twist. Exhale, top arm sweep down, twist around to the left. Again, keep that inverted triangle, keep the lift. And then if you wish to, left arm up, lean to your right, pull against the right arm. And then sweep the top arm down. When you're ready, lift the knees up, take those legs out long, feet hip distance in line with the front hips. Feel you're stable and balanced. Reach the arms up, fold forward, Paschimottanasana, reaching for legs, ankles or feet. Keep the body lengthened, keep your body balanced. Press the heels down into the yoga mat. Press the sit bones back into the yoga mat. Pull your sternum up, relax your shoulders down. Chin in, neck long. Look at the shapes, feel the shape of your body. Be stable, be steady in it. And let yourself breathe into these feelings. Steadiness, stable, secure, balanced, grounded, calm. What are the feelings for you this morning? And then lift the head and chest, extend up. Exhale, release. Make sure there's plenty of mat. Control your roll down onto the yoga mat. You can invert into shoulder stand if you wish to, or just roll down. Be completely still and surrender into Shavasana in your time. Close the eyes. Give yourself a moment. And then feel your foundations as soon as you're there. Feel the body center down. Feel grounded down. Feel your connection down. And enjoy the feeling of it. Give yourself this time just to be. Feel your back body. Feel all the connection points. Where do you rest into? Where do you surrender? What parts of the body feel supported? Letting go. And start to gradually lengthen and deepen your breaths. As those breaths start to deepen, gently rub thumbs and fingers and wriggle toes. Open, close hands and flex feet back and forth. Circle the joints, ankles and wrists, 4 rotations. Opposite direction in your time. And then stretch the arms up and over, reach out long. And sigh and soften. Twice more, stretch on the inhale. Sigh and soften with the exhale. Last stretch for you, then bend the legs up, roll to your right. Give yourself a moment there. Moving slowly to come up and sit. If you're falling out through your back, roll the mat up, prop up on a cushion, whatever you've got handy. We're doing the Earth Mudra, the ring finger and thumb connecting. Close the eyes, tuck the chin in. Sit tall and give yourself a moment. Is there a steadiness? Is there a feeling of being grounded? Really feeling stable and steady? How do you feel after the practice as you sit, Earth Mudra? Is there connection? Next inhale, let the arms sweep up. Connect the hands together and bring them to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips as we move through life. We have kind words. And bring the hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold the body, stretch forward, surrender long. Be still or rock it out, your choice. And when you're ready, rolling off and finishing in your time.